Hi, I'm Tal Thevenot with Aquaterra Outdoors. Today I have the privilege of sitting down with Traci Connell with Traci Connell Interiors. Hi, Traci.
Hey, Tal, so good to be back.
How are you doing?
I'm
Yeah, it is
good. I'm
good to be back,
good.
right?
Yeah.
You helped us with the interior design when we built this home.
Yes. It's been a couple of years, but it's so good to be back.
Yeah,
And I remember when we collaborated on this, I was thinking about this morning. I was like, we had one of you going super modern and the other partner going a little more traditional.
yes.
But
Well, it came together great, and
yeah,
we love it, and thank you. And it's
I
great to have you
know.
back. And we get to collaborate on projects together quite frequently and
Yes.
work on a lot of the same homes, same clients, same builders, same architects, and that's always fun. I describe your style as elegant, understated, luxurious, yet very livable.
Mhm.
Hopefully, I'm not taking away too many of your words of how you may describe your own style, but how would you describe Traci Connell Interiors, your style, and what you guys create for your clients?
You know what? I feel like it's evolved a little bit.
Yeah,
Still, that livability is super important to me, but I think you hit the nail on the head because I feel like the clients that come to work with us, they want something elegant.
yeah,
They want, this space that people walk in and they're truly surprised,
yeah,
right? Yet they want the livability factor. They
yeah,
want the maintenance-free home. But I've also found lately is that they come to us for a certain feeling. And I think the more homeowners really kind of dig into what their goals are,
yeah,
they can really achieve it. So it's more about now, like, how can we make them have a feeling, like an emotional response to their
yeah,
home? So we've been doing a lot of these same elegant spaces. They want, to look like the Ritz, but they want to throw a party of, 25. So it's almost like a work hard, play hard.
yeah,
So we do the in-town homes, and then we're doing a lot of vacation properties.
yeah. Awesome.
And it's two different aesthetics. It's,
Yeah,
it's one where you can literally play, kick your feet back, have all your collections, your memorabilia, your family items. It's comfy, cozy. While maybe their home in the city is a little bit more, all right, we can entertain here. Maybe it's business purposes, but we also have to run a family of five. So it's
I,
challenging.
yes, absolutely. I understand that because we're designing the projects in Dallas that we've always worked on, and then it's grown beyond that. So projects Hills of Kingswood, some magnificent projects, just over the top, to the Preserve at the new PGA headquarters, the gated community in Frisco, and that really leads me to the next thing I want to talk to you about. Um, Historically, I don't know that Dallas really was an
Mhm.
international trendsetter in
Mhm.
design. I think a lot of people look to LA,
Mhm.
New York, other influences around the
Yep.
world. But I think Dallas has really stuck its flag in the ground when it comes to design. I know you have international following, but
Mhm.
what trends, what type of design details do you think you're offering some of your clients right now that are maybe being soaked up around the world?
So what I've seen in Dallas, we all know we've got the big contemporary
Yep.
homes with lots of glass. We have very classical homes, but I feel like the trends have moved away from gray,
Yeah.
black and white, and wood into more of a curated collective look
Yeah.
where again
Absolutely.
people can feel at home.
Yep.
And so Dallas provides all of that,
Yeah.
right? In all the cities with experts, like you said, that have creative vision, that if they are going outside the Metroplex, then they're going to carry, right, their
Yeah.
industry expert with them.
Yep.
And I also feel with it being a destination here in Dallas, we have great markets, we have great shows, we have Kips Bay
Yeah.
that brings a lot of, visitors from other cities
Yeah.
here just to see what's happening.
Yeah.
And I feel lucky to be here with all the
I
resources.
agreed. Yeah, it's really become a progressive city when it
Yeah.
comes to design. And I think we both pride ourselves as being progressive in our own spaces,
Hmm.
from interior design to landscape architecture. How are you guys using technology in TCI, Traci Connell
Yeah.
Interiors? How are you using technology to within the designs
Yep.
and even presentation of designs? Can you share a little bit?
Sure. So even presentation, we've just had to change the model, the system in which we present.
Yeah.
We used to do everything just kind of 2D.
Yeah.
And so now we start the design in a 3D model. So that way we're building the spaces 3D so we can actually move the client through the space.
Yeah.
typically that was only done by an architect or a landscape designer, right? And so we've jumped on the train because we want to express that vision just in an easy way. So what happens there is you're making it easy for your clients to say yes.
Yeah.
Right? And to me, in this whole process of luxury, to me, saving time for my clients is a luxury.
Absolutely.
So it's really not about the more you can get, but how efficient can you be in bringing their visions to life?
Yeah. So if you can share, what is the most interesting space you've designed?
Oh my gosh.
I've heard some stories, not specifically about you, but from other designers. I've heard some stories, but for you.
So there was one project that a great home, historical home on Gaston Avenue, and just so charming.
Yeah.
And so the story behind it was that she had some furniture in storage that was her grandparents who were living in France during the war, and it was occupied by the Nazis. So they buried their French European furniture in their front yard.
Wow.
Until it was over, shipped it to the United States. So here's my client that has a modern aesthetic. She loves color, but then there's these big, large family pieces that she wanted to integrate.
Interesting.
And a lot of designers may say, well, this is not going to fit with the style, but I was like, I love this story. I can totally connect of why you want it.
Yeah.
So we repurposed, some of these things. We had them lacquered, we had them refinished, we had them reupholstered. So now she can tell that story, right, to all her guests, and she has a little bit of memento from her family. So it was interesting combining, but again, the finished result's great because it's literally just connected by the story of her grandparents.
Traci, I've really enjoyed this. It's always an honor to get to sit down with you and just talk about what we both love, right? All things design related.
Design. I know, and it's so great to be back in this beautiful space, really.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.